Be the first one to do something, not the second, not the third, and of course, not the one who waits the longest. Be the first one to do something, achieve something that was so good and great. What do I mean by that? I'm going to give you an explanation. You see, something that I realized and saw is that when you're the first one to do something, you seem to struggle, seem to fail, and seem not to know where you're going with in your life because, quite frankly, you have nobody really to tell you what to do, and pretty much on an uncommon ground where you don't know if this is going to work, if it's going to work or not, and you're kind of thinking, is this going to be good? Is this going to go good for me? Because I have no clue if it's going to work. There's nobody else who's doing kind of the same thing I am, or somebody who could maybe help me. And that's because you were the first one to try something that nobody else does. Like, if you think it like this, there is a group of people who follow the same path, right? But you were that one person who wanted to do something different to achieve whatever you want to achieve, yes? And that way you didn't, because you were alone, there's nobody else with you in that path that you just took, and you're thinking, I'm really alone here. There's nothing really to do. And it's scary to be the first one to do something because you don't know if gonna work or not, because you're alone and you're the first one to do something that's unique and new, while everybody else is kind of trying to do the same thing all over again. You're alone and you don't know what to do because you're the first one. You're the first one to do something new and unique. And there will be people who will probably look at you and doubt you or laugh at you, but you'll be more unique. You'll be doing something far more greater than they ever will, because you are 1 in 100, 1 in 1,000, 1 in 1,000,000, 1 in 1 billion, maybe, who knows, that are being the slightest of different and doing something far more new and far more better and unique. So my point is that I'm trying to get at in this video is that be the first one to do something that's making you better, making you feel good, and making a change in his life. Because there's many people who do the same thing all over again, and it is better to be more unique and more different than everybody else, because if we're being the same person, like if you're in a group of 10 people and you're being like the 10 people, it's not gonna be the same. But if you're being different than all those 10 people, or 9 people to assume, because you're the 10th one, then people will look differently at you and they'll think this person is really interesting and cool and far more worth of looking at this person. So be the first one to try something new, to fail, to struggle, to get angry for not working. And once all of those problems pass and you do eventually win, you will win. Be that special person. Be that new person who did something new. Be the first one who you did something new and you became whoever you wanted to be in your life. So to sum it all up in this video, which I hope that helped you, be the first one to do something, even if it means failing, because the one who goes first, learns first, builds first, and wins first. Be always the one who does something new and goes first.